Welcome to the podcast, gang. I ain't got. I do.
What's new? What's new with you?
An important
Ashton?
message for our people because you guys are old like me, and it's time we have a real convo, guys. I thought I've been dying for the past probably 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
I've just been falling apart in different.
I thought you were too. I was just observing from a distance. I didn't want to say anything.
I've been creaking. Everything hurts. And I'm like, there has to be like one source of thing. I'm like, there's clearly one thing that it is. This is all of a message to go get your health checked out because I just was like, okay, I'm just gonna let it happen. Whatever, all that, have these individual. My eye was fucked up. My shoulder was like all types of fucked up. My a bunch of my nerves were all.
I've been saying what it is for years.
What? Oh,
it's the blunts.
Well, instead
it's
of
all the blunt papers you ingest.
It's so funny how you get back to health because like I'm sitting here typing in all my symptoms and they're just all being like, oh, you're dead. You're
yeah.
Oh, eye and shoulder. You're having a stroke right now and you should get like and I'm sitting there, my dad died of a stroke. I'm like, oh fuck, I got heart shit and I'm like my heart's over here. But I was like, I know this means this. Anyway, long story short, I'm sitting here, my eyes all fucked up, shoulder fucked up. I finally do the unthinkable. And I get on ZocDoc and I schedule an appointment to go to a doctor. And I was just like, it's very just funny how I'm like, okay, I sat. I was like, okay, I got heart problems. Let me just, I'm tell it to me straight, doc. And he's like, nah, nigga, you sleep weird. I was like, yeah, but what about I read on WebMD that because of my shoulder and my eye, and he looked in my eye. He's like, you know your cornea is scratched? I was like, oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
What?
I thought you meant how you tell me that you sleep in a fetal position crying every night. It's not that?
In the shower? No.
Oh, okay.
I sleep with my butt up. You sleep weird. I got to stop sleeping. Come get me, Mr. Robert. We're going to another house. It's my defense mechanism.
Yeah. Doctor's like, you got to stop that.
But it's
professionally and non-professionally, just as a dude.
How else do I stop the robbers? Just lock your door, man. Yeah. Fucking sleep weird. My eyes I scratched my cornea from smoke. It's smoking blunt related. I had a literal piece of thing get in my eye, and I was like, and I scratched it. I like got it out, and I was like, okay, I'm fine. I thought my eye was just fucked up because I was like, I'm fucked up right now. No, I had scratched my cornea, and basically, I had so many individual fucked up things happened to me throughout the year that I just assumed it was all stemming from one thing, and all of it comes from just the lack of not regularly going to a hospital or doctor to just be like, hey, this eye thing isn't this thing, they fix it. Hey, this shoulder thing, is that connected to the eye thing? No, I just needed to go fix I say all that to say, go to the doctor, guys. It'll get you, it'll relieve your stress. Yeah.
I think that, look, we talk about this constantly on our podcast, if we live in this new era of constant surveillance and data accumulation, and all the powers that be, whatever blood drinking elites out there have put together all these personal profiles of all of us through all the interactions we have with all the technology that invades us every day. They like someone out there, some AI, some algorithm knows what's probably wrong with us. Like it has to. We should just get a little ding on our phone.
3 months before it happens.
Yeah, we should just get a little ding on our phone from just like the tech overlord that rules everything, and just be like, hey, by the way, bro, check your cholesterol.
Yeah, hey, real quick. I need you to keep buying shit. I actually need you a lot.
Yeah.
If I need you.
Elon says, go ahead and get that checked out.
Dude, you're joking, but that is literally, I remember my media study classes in college. Like a girl, ad agencies were predicting women were pregnant before the women knew they were pregnant by sending them pregnancy like ad information, and they're like, I'm not pregnant, and then they find out they're pregnant. I'm like, what? And this was like 20 years ago.
Yeah, dude. When are we just gonna stop being so arrogant and just surrender to the algorithm? Why are we even pretending like we want to put up some sort of a fight?
Maybe we still at least acknowledge some of I only acknowledge all the horrid shit, and I never get to use none of the good shit of the algorithm because I'm just so grossed out by this just nigga staring at me. This fucking AI just staring at me, watching everything. But I'm like, all right, well, if you're going to stare,
Yeah.
Nigga, what's on my back?
Exactly.
It's a mole. Go get that checked out.
Yeah.
If you gonna watch all the time, nigga, can you tell me? But,
why do I still feel so empty inside? Algorithm, can you help me with that?
That I got nothing. But I do have this coupon for Hulu. If you, but
all right,
no, that's all. That was my message for
Ashton's message is go get that shit checked out.
Yeah. Go, yeah, it'll relieve your pressure. The crazy part is, I feel like I'm 11. I feel like I'm like, damn, I feel alive again.
Hey, that's great.
My nostrils, I can breathe out of. That's the sounds of two nostrils working right there, baby. Sorry, it
didn't sound very clear, to be honest. If I'm gonna rate your inhale, that's not even. It's not even hitting a 5 out of 10.
Imagine how much happier I can get.
I can't imagine. That's you showing off? God damn. I don't do it again, dude. It's worse every time.
I'm going to go get that checked, but that's the beauty. Like I said, I'm going to get that nostril checked out now.
Get a second opinion. Yeah. All right, let's start the show.
What up?
Welcome
to our podcast.
To KAWPS the podcast. We got Ashton Womack here.
My boy Jaffer Khan
to my right. Left of me. That's me. And let's start with our headline roundup. Here is some of the shit the cops did to us in America this past week. Starting in cop in Ohio who fatally shot a pregnant woman while she was driving away is acquitted of all charges. R.I.P. to Kia Young.
Cops in El Centro, California fatally shoot a 14-year-old boy after an ALPR camera labeled his car as stolen. R.I.P. Mikey Jimenez.
Cop in Atlanta is facing a lawsuit after fatally shooting a man 17 times in the back while off duty. R.I.P. Linton Blackwell.
Jail cops in Atlanta are facing a lawsuit after an inmate died of hypothermia in his cell. R.I.P. Anthony Lamar Walker.
ICE cops in Wichita, Kansas have a man die in their custody. Victim's name has not yet been released.
Cops in Akron, Ohio shoot an unarmed man.
Cop in Riverside County, California, is arrested for pointing a gun at a teenager while he was off duty.
Cop in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, drinks, drives, and crashes into a store going 100 miles per hour.
Cop and former mayor in Jersey City arrested for sexually assaulting a child.
School cop in Bensonville, Illinois, arrested after breaking into a child's bedroom in the middle of the night.
ICE cop arrested in child sex trafficking sting.
Cop in New York arrested for impersonating an ICE agent to get revenge on a woman who rejected him.
Cop in Livingston Parish, Louisiana, charged with using the police database to stalk a woman.
Cop in Brazelton, Georgia, charged with using ALPR cameras to stalk a woman.
Cop in Troy, Montana, arrested for child grooming.
Cop in Connecticut arrested for domestic violence.
Jail cops in San Francisco are facing a lawsuit with 17 women so far alleging that they forced them to strip in front of them while they laughed, humiliated, and recorded them.
Cop in Riverside County, California, charged with possession of child sex abuse material.
Cop in Reno, Nevada, is facing a lawsuit for arresting the wrong person after a casino's AI facial recognition identified the wrong suspect.
Cops in Redmond, Washington, arrest the wrong person after flock ALPR cameras identify the wrong person as driving a stolen car.
And cop in Hillsborough, New Jersey, arrested after shoplifting from the same grocery store 4 times.
Woo! Shit!
Yeah.
What I will say is I can really feel the clarity in my voice because before I used to read, I'd be like, cop is a sexual assaulter. Now I'm like, cop, sexually assaults child. I can clearly get the message.
I can hear it in your child sex abuse material delivery of that phrase.
It rolls out of the tongue now. I can feel. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I was smiling too hard because I wasn't smiling about the child sex abuse material. I was smiling because
I was proud of you.
I was also child sex.
We could do a montage from the very first episode of you saying that every single week. and
Now I'm
how
like, child
your
sex
health
abuse?
has grown.
I can remix it. Child sex abuse material. I just feel so much control. But yeah, no, what a fucked up ass week. Sorry.
Yeah.
Horrible.
And we're gonna get into those some of those stories.
Yeah, let's get before we start. I definitely want to hear your number 17. What the fuck? What the fuck?
What is 17?
Jail
Oh yeah,
cops in
actual horrifying lawsuit in a women's prison in San Francisco, where so far 17 women have joined the lawsuit. I'm sure more will, because it seemed like an ongoing issue at this jail where they would have the women, they would do quote unquote strip searches, but they would have the women strip like in front of everyone, and they would laugh at them, make fun of them, record them on their phones. So like really disturbing stuff.
Yeah, all right. Just needed to just expound on that because
it's worth expounding on, because that's a fucked up series of words that are written down there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is emerging out of a jail, a woman's jail. I don't know if it's a jail or a prison, but out of San Francisco.
All right, yeah, I gotta keep up with that shit. But all right, but what's happening on this episode
Today? What will we be talking about? We'll be talking about the verdict in the trial of the officer who killed Takia Young. We will be talking about creepy cops, a bunch of stories about creepy cops. We got cops breaking into children's bedrooms, getting caught in child sex trafficking stings, pretending to be ICE agents to get revenge on women. We'll be talking about the settlement in the case of the Marion County cops raiding a local newspaper for reporting local news. We'll be talking about ICE attempting to deport a Native American, and we'll be discussing the tragic death of Mikey Jimenez.
And on the Patreon, $5 a month, 5 stars. Help your boys out. You know what I mean? We're gonna be talking about Border Patrol's use of automatic license plate reader cameras. That's the ALPR?
Yep.
Flock devices, cameras to pull over drivers with suspicious travel patterns, and the police's use of Flock's automatic license plate reader cameras to surveil protesters. So an ALPR.
Yes, and just to clarify, the ALPR cameras are the automatic license plate reader cameras. Not all of them are Flock, but Flock is the company who makes these cameras that's emerged as the number one problem, because what they pioneered is the Flock network. So now all the cameras are on one network, and that causes a whole host of issues that we've covered a lot on this podcast, and we will continue to cover on this podcast, including today. So let's start out in Bloomingdale, Illinois, reading here from WGN. Headline: former suburban high school security officer charged with home invasion and animal cruelty. A former Bensenville police officer and security officer at Fenton High School has been charged after he allegedly broke into a home earlier this month. Carmen Mirandola, 40, has been charged with 3 counts of home invasion, aggravated assault, cruelty to animals, and resisting arrest. Police said at around 2:30 a.m. Saturday, November 8th, officers were sent to a home in the 200 block of East Lake Street in Bloomingdale to investigate a burglary in progress. Mirandola allegedly crawled through a bedroom window where 2 children, ages 10 and 11, were sleeping. Their father allegedly heard the noise, woke up, got his children out of the room, and called police, according to investigators. Authorities said Mirandola hid in the children's closet and would not come out, prompting officers to use a canine to take him into custody.
Oh my God.
Sir, you have to come out of the closet. No!
This is my safe space.
I don't want to. Sir, we're going to use our canine.
That is the worst case scenario. That's like the last state, like the literal nightmare
Oh
vision.
yeah, that's like a young child's number one fear.
Like the thing, like that kid
is there's a man outside and he is going to crawl into my bedroom through the window.
Bruh, are you? I would, dog. That kid has to sleep with their parents until they're fucking 42. Yeah. There's no way.
And like we say, it's a kid's nightmare. It's also an adult's nightmare.
Yeah.
Just we become adults, we grow out of that fear because we know that doesn't actually happen in real life. But guess what? Introducing
the police.
Yeah, this motherfucker.
Fucking imagine you're a kid coming. You're like, what is it? The boogeyman in the closet? No, even worse. It's a cop. Oh shit! Unload the fucking clip.
Yeah, dude.
What the fuck? That is like the last thing you want to hear.
It's literally brought the boogeyman. I'm remembering. It's literally a clip from The Simpsons, a famous clip where Bart his dad goes into Homer's room and he's like, "Dad, the boogeyman's outside." And Homer's like, "The boogeyman? Oh my God." It's literally what happened. This is the dad now. The dad is now traumatized from this shit too.
I've heard about it.
Yeah. Like, the dad's going to be like going to his kid's room. Can I sleep with y'all? Because the boogeyman is real.
This nigga needs to be, he put in the phantom zone. I don't know where to lock this nigga up.
So let's keep going here because let's get the full picture of what really happened. According to court documents, and by the way, what you're thinking is what happened. Mirandola told responding officers he did not feel well, so they took him to a local hospital where he reportedly tested positive for cocaine and amphetamines. You shouldn't do both at once. Before being placed in a medically induced coma due to a cardiac episode.
Oh, no, he really was going through it. No.
This man is overdosing on drugs.
No, he is
on the way to overdosing, he broke into a child's bedroom.
Fuck. Because this is like...
That sucks.
Yeah, I'm like fucking... I don't know where, like, I feel a nugget of empathy. Like, no, he's over it, but why did he fucking crawled into...
Yeah, he was on drugs.
Yeah.
He's like, the only thing I regret is crawling into those children's bedroom and refusing to come out of their closet. Otherwise, the war on drugs has gone too far.
Yo, that's sad.
The war on me crawling into those children's bedroom, I understand that war.
Holy fuck.
But we should legalize drugs, is what I imagine this cop is saying.
Fucking Monsters Inc. 3 sucks ass. This sucks.
Isn't it a relief though? You're like out of like all the stories we read every week about cops being creepy with children. Like reading that he later was in a cardiac episode due to his drug overdose. It was like a sense of relief. I'm like, oh, okay. He was just losing his mind.
Yeah.
Should we give him the benefit of the doubt? I will.
Yeah.
I'm nice to cops.
Yeah. You're joking. You're being sarcastic, but I literally did.
I am giving him the benefit of the doubt.
I'm like, oh, he was really going through an episode. He was like,
because it was down the street from his own house, these kids are not like he works at a school. Like, again. Not a good look if you work at a school to be breaking into children's homes.
The crazy part is his school was named Fenton High School. This nigga went to Fenton High. That's crazy.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have been a security guard. He should have been a goddamn mascot. There's a mascot to Fenton High. It's fucking. Okay. Back
foaming
to
at the mouth, crawling into your bedroom.
He was ODing. I have it. Like my heart is still like fuck, dude. I don't know how to I feel bad because he like OD. Like it's tough. He's a cop.
He's a drug addict.
But like, dude, that's not.
Yeah. Someone that
you just have a major drill. We have. Damn, dude, this sucks.
So let's keep going. Police said officers later searched Mirandola's home, which is located just down the street from the victim's home. So just down the street, found an emaciated dog, multiple weapons, and drugs.
Fuck.
At the time of the incident, not so innocent now.
As we
naively thought in the beginning of this story. Feed your dog, bro. No excuse.
I be having empathy for crackheads.
At the time of the incident, Mirandola had been awake for 3 straight days.
Damn.
and,
nigga was on one.
and called in sick at his job for 2 of those days.
Good
All
for
right.
His
His third day, he forgot.
That first day he could get through it. The second day he's like, nah, I'm not. I can't.
Second day they called him. He was like, oh yeah, I'm still. Oh yeah, yeah. He's like naked on top of a tree. Oh yeah, I'm still feeling under the weather, guys. Thanks for checking in.
Fuck, dude. He was going through what fucking Martin Lawrence went through when he ran out this house butt ass naked in the 90s. I don't know if people remember that.
Yeah.
They tried to kill me.
Yeah, I mean literally. Yeah. Day 3, he was in the woods, got war paint on, ended up in some kid's bedroom.
Drugs are so scary. Never mind.
I've heard.
No. Andrew, strike that weed from the record.
Okay, so court documents said Mirandola told officers he did not remember anything that happened. Mirandola does not have a criminal history, but did have prior contact with police in 2021 and 2023. In one of those incidents, he allegedly barricaded himself in his home, saying he thought people were following him, according to police.
They really do just be hiring any security officer, school security officer.
Yeah.
No background checks whatsoever.
Yeah.
The nigga was in a beef with the police, barricaded.
The only way this guy should be in a school is part of a DARE program where he's telling them, don't be like me, kids. Look what happened to me. I was in your, remember me? Remember I was in your room? She's like, yes. I really asked for you to not come in my classroom.
That blouse looks nice on you. When I was in your closet, I was like, this would be a real nice dress. It looks good on you.
How you doing? You keeping those grades up? You keeping those grades up just like we talked? She's like, can I leave? Can I use the bathroom?
Remember, I'll come in your closet again. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm a changed man.
How's your dad doing? Not well.
Therapy. Lots of therapy. Damn.
Yeah. So, on to the next thematically related story.
In Bloomington, Minnesota, via WOWT, federal agent among those arrested in underage sexting, police chief says. Nice. Police in Minnesota carried out a sting targeting an underage sex ring. Officers took more than a dozen men into custody, including one who works for Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
Oh, what?
Damn.
Not ICE. Nah, not our most upstanding citizens.
But you can't even spell nice without ICE. This is Bloomington Police Chief Booker Hodges called it Operation Creep. Nice. He was ready for the cameras when giving props to the band Radiohead for the idea. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. They started singing, the cop, I saw the video. He really started singing Creep. He was doing a whole like.
This is one of those rare moments where I'm going to tell the audience listening, look up this clip.
Yeah,
it's worth watching. Because he pulls the phone out too. He's singing along. I'm a creep.
Meanwhile, traumatized children watching this presentation. He's getting his fucking 5 minutes of like, he's like Apollo act on right now.
Exactly. This is an easy, like, you know, we always say, like, cops, if you're listening, we're not against you as on a human level. Just maybe quit your job, you know. And to this guy, I'm like, bro, just get into acting. You know you want to. You know you got a talent.
This is some
we can all see it. We could all see it. He was really looking forward to this press conference, and he came ready, and he crushed it.
Yeah. Also, you bring out Creep when you arrest a bunch of pedophiles. That's like white people's favorite song. I just feel something.
It's a good song.
I just think that's like tainting the song now. Now when I used to just think when like they played Creep, it was because like they felt rejected by society. Now it's
true.
It's because they're pedophiles. That's what he's not doing a service to this song.
Sure, that's fine. Look, Radiohead are Zionists, but they're not pedophiles. Okay, get the record straight.
Don't play.
On your radio.
I think it's fair to be like, hey man, don't play my song during your pedophile. Hey bro, you could have. That's not even what that
not what the
song
song's
meant.
about.
That's not the song. Ain't even about that, dog. That's fucked up. But the efforts led to arrest of 16 men. One of them worked as an auditor for ICE. When he was arrested, get this, he said, "I'm ICE, boys." He screamed that out when the cops came. He said, "No."
Whoa, I'm ICE, boys. Flashes his badge with full confidence.
His dick is out and everything. Why is your badge the only thing?
Pulls his badge out of his asshole. Don't worry, boys.
I'm one of the good guys. Butt ass naked.
Just doing bro stuff, boys. You understand? Drinking
I'm-
Four Loko.
I got here before you. I was I was doing my investigation. I'm glad you're here, fellas. I was.
There's some real creepy children in this apartment that should be arrested. I'm here to arrest these creepy, horny kids.
Come back. I'm almost done with my investigation. Yeah,
I'm ICE, boys.
I do. That's so funny. He pulled out the nepo baby shit. He was like, "Do you know who my father is?" It's Trump. My
To
dad
me, it's
is-
less nepo baby. It's more like bro code.
Yeah,
It's more like, bro, come on. Why don't we just settle this over a couple rounds of Four Locos and rewatch Fight Club?
I do like.
Huh?
Come
on,
There
boys.
has been, even though it's like they got weird relationships, the cops and the police, because they be helping them niggas sometimes, and then they be beefing with them.
Yeah,
And it's like
I would say mostly helping them.
Yeah.
Occasionally.
when
occasionally
they a
beefing.
lot. Well, I mean, they're taking all their, the $50,000 bonuses. Like, I was just saying, like, that thin blue line is being real tested. They're like figuring out who's behind the thin blue line, and they're like, I don't know yet.
Yeah.
Do we fuck with y'all? This is
We love what y'all are doing. Don't get us wrong. But you deported our sergeant, and we like that guy.
Also, we lost half our boys to that $50,000 bonus. That's just,
Yeah.
But the operation is reminiscent of a similar sting several months before that led to the arrest of ex-state Senator Justin Eichhorn, who is currently facing federal solicitation charges. Sorry.
So just classic stuff.
Damn.
ICE, cops, state senators trying to have sex with children.
That's every sex ring you're gonna catch one state senator.
You get a cop, you get a state senator,
You gotta,
right?
yeah,
You get a football coach.
Come on, come on. You know you're gonna get one. But
Yeah.
it's like with Pokemon when you're playing like open up a pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards or Pokemon cards. You like, come on, let me get a hollow. Let me get a hollow. Blue eyes, White Clans member or whatever. Fuck.
Yeah. So next, continuing with our theme here in the beginning of the episode, which is cops being creepy. New York Daily News. So here in the city, jilted NYPD sergeant arrested for posing as ICE agent, ordering woman he met online to report to immigration. That is a headline. So, an NYPD sergeant was facing federal charges Tuesday for impersonating an ICE agent and demanding a woman he met online report with her family to an immigration facility, a hoax he carried out in revenge for her rebuffing his advances, according to police sources. So, really, I think the theme here is that men will impersonate ICE before going to therapy.
Yeah. Fucking.
This is male ass behavior.
This is some loser ass shit. And it's like, first off, what's his name?
Oh, hold on. We're not there yet. We're not there. Yes, but yes, you are. Yes. That is going to be a thing we talk about.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I agree.
I didn't mean.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
that
yeah.
was the only thing that stuck out to this.
Well, to me, another thing is that, just last week we talked about the FBI came out, or not came out,
And was like,
internally.
stop. Yeah, they've been telling
They sent a memo. Stop impersonating, or they sent a memo to ICE being like, can you please stop wearing masks? Because motherfuckers are out there impersonating you and doing horrific crimes. And now this NYPD sergeant is out here doing
like
just
cops.
pathetic crimes.
Yeah, this is-
The FBI is like, guys, this has reached a low point. This has reached an embarrassing moment.
Yeah.
Can you please take these masks off? Because law enforcement out here is looking silly.
Damn, dog. You scaring the hoe. This is like next level scary.
Yeah, literally creating a hoax to frighten the hoes.
You are definitionally on multiple levels scary.
You are legally scaring the hoes, and here's a restraining order.
He's like, she was resisting. No, she was rejecting.
Yeah.
She was rejecting, brother. That's not.
Yeah. My feelings were in fear of their lives.
I had no choice.
My heart was had to make a split-second decision.
Fucking lose. I'm sorry.
So
hurts.
let's go to the next part. The Brooklyn federal court indictment alleges Sergeant Atiqul Islam, 29. This is me reading to the point where it got to his name. Tears flowing down my cheeks.
You brown niggas was up to 100 points. Y'all got Zoran. Yo, guy.
It was too good. We had it too good for too long. Oh my God.
Zoran kept doing them looks.
Yeah.
Right? At some point, a nigga had to do this.
Zoran pulled his dick out on Trump. I mean, I knew it just had to end.
Yeah, the nigga was flexing too hard. Trump like,
yeah. Trump's got him wearing matching turtlenecks.
Nigga, Zoran turned fucking Trump until he was like, I might be a Democrat again. I think I'll go. He's like, but yeah, no, I saw fucking. That's just funny. It's just like he's.
But
like,
wait, it's not even the end of the sentence, so it gets better. So alleges Sergeant Atiqul Islam, 29, who also goes by the name James Anderson.
Now
and the picture is complete.
You are fucking. I don't even know what if y'all have a word for. You are fucking.
Yeah, I don't know the word either. You could use that word to
James W. Anderson.
Yeah. The final brushstroke of this painting has been completed.
Nigga went with the whitest name he could possibly think of.
Brother, go to therapy. Seek help, my brother.
The W does stand for white.
Yeah, James W. Anderson. Yeah. James White Guy Anderson.
I guess when your last name is Islam, this nigga was like, I have to go the complete.
Yeah. I don't know why, but I'm not really fitting into the NYPD here.
Dude, you could just call me James Anderson. Where did that come from?
Oh my God. All right,
nigga act like they gave him a new name when he got to Ellis Island. No, nigga.
Yeah. At Ellis Island, he's like, I'm gonna go by James W. Anderson. They're like, no.
You were born here.
That's too far.
You were literally
choose another one. Okay. Name James W. Anderson claimed to be the New York field office director for ICE when he contacted the victim on March 29th. He demanded the victim and her family report to an ICE location in New York City by April 15th, prosecutors allege. Police sources say he met the victim online, then impersonated an ICE official after it became clear she wasn't interested in him. So this
is like a hinge.
Exactly.
Holy fucking.
Not that it makes a difference, but it's like, yeah, it's like they never even met in real life.
That's what I'm saying. It's, of course, don't do this, but I mean, like, it's mind blowing that I thought this
it's
was like
more pathetic.
Holy shit! So he's just on Hinge threatening women with his.
Yeah, even the most inceliest dude who's like the dudes who are hurt. They've been hurt. And so they just take that pain and just use it as a weapon, and they think back to like the wife that left, the girl that left. Even the most inceliest dude will be like, "Wait, you just had a Hinge chat with him? That's it,
dog.
Bro? Go to the gym, bro."
Even worse. Okay, so I see this is from New York Daily News. I read an article from when I was looking this up from New York Post. New York Post.
I saw the Post one.
The Post one. I
didn't read it. I know I probably missed out on something.
You missed out on some great. Because I'm looking through this and I don't see what they had in there. They made sure to paint this man as a loser. They wanted you to know how big of a loser he was.
Say?
They said they go sorry because they left out James W. Anderson, but they said Sergeant Atiqul Islam, 29, who lives with his father and brother at home in a. I said, damn. This nigga is a fuck creep. All I heard was somebody was told me. I'm like, this nigga's a loser.
We go back. I'm a loser, baby.
I don't know that one. That's the one.
That's fine. I know.
Is that creep as well?
I know you're limited in your white knowledge.
It got to be commercial success, dog.
Beck is pretty big. But that's okay. That's fine. That's fine. Quincy's laughing. Yeah. Beck is pretty. Yeah, it's not the mountain goats over here. It's Beck.
All right. Anyway,
Islam. So this is interesting. Who made more than $155,000 this year?
Doing well for himself.
Yeah, living with his dad, getting rejected on Hinge, impersonating ICE. So he's been suspended from the NYPD without pay for 30
ICE actually
days.
deported him for being last name Islam.
He's being deported. He went
You're
in his
going
costume.
back to Islam.
You're going back to Islamistan.
Yeah, we're sending you.
Yeah, that's it for that. So
all right. We're going on next story. We're going to Columbus, Ohio via WOSU. Blendon Township officer counter-grabbed. This story is a continuation of a story we've already spoken about, but it's about the Takia Young shooting in Columbus, Ohio. Blendon Township officer Connor Grubb found not guilty for fatally shooting Takia Young. A jury found Blendon Town police officer Connor Grubb not guilty of murder, felonious assault, and involuntary manslaughter for fatally shooting Takia Young in August 2023 at a Sunbury Road Kroger store. The jury returned the verdict on Friday morning, and Judge David Young, who is not related to Takia Young, read the decision. Like how they had to keep that in there. It's just a reminder on what the shooting was, for why it's egregious. And the dude, they're claiming. The cops are claiming his life was in danger, and when you watch the footage, his life was not in danger. Sorry to say it. This is not what was happening.
Yeah, quick recap, and we've talked about this story before, and we talked about it right when the trial was starting. I guess it's been going on for a month now, but lady Takia Young was leaving a Kroger. She had shoplifted. She took some stuff she wasn't supposed to.
Took some alcohol.
Kroger security called the police. When she was in the car, they very aggressively approached her, were yelling at her to get out of the car. Takia also pregnant, 7 months pregnant, I believe, at the time. And she chose to drive off. And when she started driving, one of those cops who was kind of in front of the car.
He was on the corner. He was literally on the curb.
Exactly. It's
the
not,
fact that
it's not that she was going full speed and trying to mow down this cop. She was completely stopped. She drove away.
Went a mile. She had not gotten a mile an hour. She literally.
Yeah, it was from a stop position, and he shoots and kills her.
No, it's the definitional Black Lives Don't Matter type shit where he was literally on the car. He was cornering the car to get on the driver's side window, and as she saw him cornering, she took advantage and was trying to peel off. Obviously, she's making a series of bad decisions. It's not
not a single of these decisions would have warranted a death sentence.
This is a woman, mind you. This is a woman who is clearly suffering from substance abuse problems herself. She's stealing alcohol, poverty, substance abuse and poverty issues, stealing alcohol while pregnant to cope with whatever shit she got going on. This is a deeper shit that needs to be taken care of. She's not making, she hasn't made, yes, she's not making great decisions in this moment, but that is not, give this cop right to fucking take her life. And seeing and feeling like he can just do it and get away with it and act like his life was the one in danger. It's just, I don't know. It's
it goes back to our recent episode when we were talking about police chases. There's no reason if a lady is driving away from you, it's your ego that kicks in that says she must not have the right to drive away from me.
Yeah.
Now she doesn't have the right to drive away from you, but that doesn't mean you have to stop you have to make sure this physically doesn't happen. So I'm going to jump on the hood of the car and shoot her to prevent her from getting this temporary W over me and driving away from me. And now this mother is dead.
No one can make any sense of if a person is stealing and you're if the max crime right now has been theft of $20, who cares what the financial price is? If the max crime is theft, and that person's running away, getting away, killing them has now escalated the not crime, the fucking severity of the situation. Like that, you have now made a worse crime happen, and like that's. I now look at you worse than I'm like, I don't give a fuck about no $45 for alcohol from some lady who's like clearly just had like is going through horrible shit. Like she's a victim, like she's in poverty. She's fucking whatever she's going through. She does not deserve a death sentence because of you. I implore everybody to go watch that footage. I will argue you to your fucking face that this dude, he saw an opportunity to kill that lady and took it. That's all. His life was not in danger. She was going 1 mile an hour. Like literally, like she saw that he was hitting the corner, and she was like, "Bye, bitch," and it tried to take off, and he shot her immediately instead of chasing her down or taking her.
Or anything.
All the surveillance we have,
all the surveillance, easily license plate, like put on a GPS tracker on like I know cops have those, but like we live in a fucking surveillance state now. Everywhere you go outside, you're being recorded. Absolute no reason to go fucking Rambo and kill this lady over, as you said, like a less than $50. Now someone's life has been lost over that.
Yeah, that's a life is way more valuable than fucking $40. Like when you talk about theft,
but it's not a black woman's life to a cop is not more valuable than his ego.
Yeah.
Many times we see, and this was one of them. You want to just like finish reading out this article?
Defense attorneys for Grubb argued he was justified because Young tried to drive her car away after she was accused of shoplifting.
Wait. Go back one paragraph.
My bad. The jury weighed 6 total charges for murder, felonious assault, and involuntary manslaughter after hearing 6 days of testimony. The jury wasn't asked to determine whether or not Grubb killed Young, but whether his actions as a police officer were justified and reasonable. Young's family in the courtroom reacted emotionally, including her grandmother, Nadine Young. "You killed her and her baby," Young said, as other family members yelled. "He gets to walk away free, and it's not right." Defense attorneys for Grubb argued he was justified because Young tried to drive her car away after she was accused of shoplifting.
Crazy. They don't even, like, according to this line of this article, the defense, again, according to this, was not even arguing she tried to drive into the cop. They're arguing what we're arguing. She was trying to drive away.
For shoplifting.
Why? How is it justified to kill someone for trying to drive away from you? That was really the defense's argument. That's fucking insane.
Yeah, and the fact that they got away with it, the judge.
One black person on the entire jury, by the way. Only one black person on a jury of a black woman who was killed by the police, and only one black person on that jury.
And this story is just like a racist. It's like a lightning rod for racist in there to confirm whatever bullshit ass beliefs. They would watch the video and not see a cop. When you watch it, you see how quick he saw. He's like, it's literally he barely has to move like a foot. He's just like, she drives, he moves and shoots. It's not even, he's not like, he moves and shoots. And one shot and the car just slowly not even decelerates because it didn't even get a chance to barely accelerate.
People really want us to be like slaves when a cop is around us. Yeah. Like, why would you ever even think about expressing some sort of agency and humanity when a cop is asking you to do something? Like we are, like they are not human beings and we are also not human beings. Like that there's some sort of other relationship happening besides two human beings, and one has a job. A certain job. Yeah,
the comment sections on these stories is like just like a window into just just violent heart, like how the sick, depraved manner of people in this country. It's just like, oh my God, these people are fucking. Every comment is just the most racist thing you could possibly think of. 13% going to 13%, like just all the bullshit. And like, I'm sorry, I can't help but think this cop also has that type of shit in his mind as well. Like,
I mean, you can't. Whatever. And
what people believe about black women, and especially poor black women, and like if they're committing a crime, of course they're gonna believe the worst racist stereotype they can and justify the bullshit. And it's like this cop, the comment section type shit reinforces it. It's like a feedback loop into these racist.
No, you're totally right. I try to avoid those comment sections at all costs. But the last thing I think we'll mention is that is the unfortunate result of the criminal trial, but there is still an ongoing civil lawsuit. And this just sucks. Last week, I believe it was last week, we got the verdict for the cops who killed Melissa Perez while she was holding a hammer inside her apartment, and they were outside her apartment, and that cop was acquitted. And here we got a cop who killed a woman while she was driving away, and he is acquitted as well. So another, 2 weeks of justice in America. But we got to move on, unfortunately. We'll be going to Marion County, Kansas. Some of y'all might have remembered this story from a couple years ago. It was a truly insane story, but we got a kind of a conclusion to it. So I'm going to read just a tiny excerpt from the article from this week. Then I'm going to go back to 2023 and read from an article that explained sort of the original, the origin of the situation. So Marion County agrees to pay out $3 million for a newspaper raid and expresses regret. The county involved in a small town, Kansas, an emphasis on small town, Kansas newspaper raid in 2023 will pay a cumulative $3 million to 3 journalists and a city councilor. I mean, this town is so small that they're probably going to have to go into like indentured servitude as a town to pay these journalists what they're owed. So let's go back to 2023, reading here from same magazine, the Kansas City Reflector. Police staged chilling raid on Marion County newspaper, seizing computers, records, and cell phones. In an unprecedented raid Friday, local law enforcement seized computers, cell phones, and reporting materials from the Marion County Record Office, the newspaper's reporters, and the publisher's home. So sorry, I read that in a confusing way. But basically, they seized all this stuff from the record office, the newspaper reporters, and the publisher's home. Eric Meyer, owner and publisher of the newspaper, said police were motivated by a confidential source who leaked sensitive documents to the newspaper, and the message was clear, quote, "Mind your business or we're going to step on you."
Bitch.
The city's entire 5-officer police force and 2 sheriff's deputies took, quote, "everything we have," Mayor says. This is a real small town shit.
Yeah, I'm like, bitch, don't make me bring a football team.
Exactly. Yeah. Exercise your First Amendment right.
Imagine,
try that in a small town.
That's how small of a town it is. Like 5 people are like, we're the Illuminati.
Yeah.
Us 5 have collected, and now we've become the 5 strongest people just by virtue of us being 5.
Yeah.
Us making up 20% of the population.
Yeah. So, okay, where are we? It wasn't clear how the newspaper staff would take the weekly publication to press Tuesday night. The raid followed news stories about a restaurant owner who kicked reporters out of a meeting last week with U.S. Rep. Jake LaTurner, and revelations about the restaurant owner's lack of a driver's license and conviction for drunken driving. So more small town shit. They're like, you're going to write a hit piece on our only restaurant?
What?
That's our only restaurant. That's our entire restaurant scene you're writing about right now.
This is truly small town drama.
Have some respect for our wonderful town.
Funny. The owner of a restaurant not having a driver's license is like the biggest scandal.
Yeah. They're like, we need all hands on deck. We need all 10 hands on deck.
Guys, we're going to have to do a little corruption. Like, you can tell. Oh my God, the fact
time to get our hands dirty, boys.
This is so funny that this is like cute. It's like almost cute, kind of. That they evolved like they went this far. This little town,
but it's like it's all the small town stuff is there with the the localness of it, right? But also like the brashness of it. Like to me, it also shows that you're in such a small, isolated place that you mentally think that like this is that you could get away with such a blatant, like unconstitutional freedom of speech, freedom of press, unlawful search and seizures, like the fucking Bill of Rights, bro. Like,
nigga, who you think you are? Israel? You ain't about to fucking what the fuck?
Well, versus you go to the actual city like NYP, like in New York, where the NYPD is regularly called bitch made to their face by their own citizens because we live in a big city and New York's like, they have rights. This sucks. Like we have oversight over here. Fuck.
They did the classic thing. They Streisand affected it. And now you like, no one's gonna hear about this. How can they hear about it? We got rid of the news.
We seized all their computers. How are they gonna write anything without their writing tools?
That'd be the last we hear of that. You stupid fuck. You dumbass.
Crazy.
We're just gonna tell you just made it a bigger news. Him not having a driver's license is a non-story. It shouldn't even go on in their newspaper.
Literally. Yeah. To them, it was the biggest story. We'll die for this story. This is our Pentagon Papers.
The police hijacking all of your equipment like they're a fucking NSA, like they're fucking.
No, this is the small town's Pentagon Papers, and those 5 police officers is the Nixon administration. Breaking into the New York Times offices.
Fucking stupid. We're kind of like the escalation.
So insane. Yeah.
Yo, cops in escalation. They have no idea.
Yeah. So let's keep going because it gets crazier. Sometime before 11 a.m. Friday, officers showed up simultaneously at Meyer's home and the newspaper office. So Meyer, he's the guy who owns a newspaper. They presented a search warrant that alleges identity theft and unlawful use of a computer. And if you're thinking like, how did they did not connect this. Like this was in hindsight a illegal ass search warrant. The search warrant identifies 2 pages worth of items that law enforcement officers were allowed to seize, including computer software and hardware, digital communications, cellular networks, servers and hard drives, items with passwords, utility records, and all documents and recording pertaining to Newell's, the restaurant owner, the beloved restaurant owner. The warrant specifically targeted ownership of computers capable of being used, quote, to participate in the identity theft of Carrie Newell.
Carrie Newell is clearly a drug lord of this town.
No, she just has one restaurant in the town. She's the most powerful industrialist in our Marion County.
She's the Baron.
Yeah. She's our Elon Musk.
That's so fucking insane. Oh, my God.
So, okay, officers injured a reporter's finger by grabbing her cell phone out of her hand, Myers said. Officers at his home took photos of his bank account information. He said so they went in, they broke into his home. They hurt his employee's finger at the offices. They're seizing computers. They're stealing your bank information. They have these fucking false-ass search warrants related to identity theft. They're taking people's personal phones. He said officers told him the computers, cell phones, and other devices would be sent to a lab. Quote, I don't know when they'll get back to us. They won't tell us.
That is an incredible. I actually want to visit the small town.
Let's go, bro.
This
First Cops the Podcast remote episode. This will be our Conan. You know how Conan would go to like Cambodia or whatever. We'll go to Marion County, Kansas.
We just bring 2 other people and take over the town. we just bring.
Yeah.
We start a fucking lemonade stand and become industrialists and fucking.
So let me mention the last detail that wasn't mentioned in this article because it hadn't happened yet. But there is a sad part of this that is going unacknowledged still. I couldn't find any article about it. But they raided the home of this guy Meyer, who owns this. He co-owns it with his mother. And his mother was a 98-year-old woman. They also raided her home. The day after they raided her home, she died. Very obvious. She died from the stress
fucking nervous
of she's a 98-year-old woman. And nothing. I haven't seen anything mentioned about that. So I don't think it seems like there's no like wrongful death lawsuit. I mean, I get it. I get why they wouldn't be able to get an indictment because the cops didn't like physically touch her in a way. Like they can't really, I guess, you know what I mean? Like prove that she died because of the stress, but it's very obvious to any like just as like a layman way of thinking.
Bro,
like,
I'm 35 and stress has almost took my ass out. 98.
That's true. That's what we were just talking about. Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah. So a fucking lady died off of this case as well. But let's scroll back up here to the top. So the final conclusion of this ridiculous saga is a $3 million cumulative settlement to the 3 journalists and city councilor involved.
Well, that
bankrupting this quaint little town.
The most obvious thing to happen. The most obvious results of this. And no one, like, stupid megalomaniac.
We're allowed to stop the press, right? That's a thing. It says freedom of us to stop the press. I believe that's what the First Amendment says, right? We're allowed to search and seize things, right? Without a real warrant. I believe so.
I've been reading about Israel blowing up journalists. How can we get in on it? So that's damn, dog. I wonder if it's like are the police? Is it the same? I wonder if it's like the same crew. It's like, well, all right, took an L, gang. None of us are fired, or yes, we've bankrupted our entire. We had to sell the school. We had to sell the school.
We're all keeping our jobs though. Thank God. Thank God.
We did lose the hospital in the process. The town lost the one hospital.
We don't have a quote unquote school anymore for our children.
The mayor had to resign. There is no leadership anymore. We couldn't afford a mayor.
Yeah. Everyone left. It's actually just us. But in brighter news, we solved all the crime in the city. So no more crime.
Job well done, gang. Job well done. But, all right, going to California with a horrible story. El Centro, California, via the Desert Review. El Centro family demands justice following fatal police shooting of a 14-year-old boy. According to a November 20th press release, the family of a 14-year-old boy shot and killed by El Centro police last month will hold a press conference and march on Saturday, November 22nd, to demand justice. The press conference is scheduled for 11 a.m. outside the Volcano restaurant in El Centro. The victim's mother, a sibling, and civil rights attorney Marcus Brusa of McKinsey Scott PC are expected to speak. Following the remarks, supporters will march through the city. The boy, identified as Mikey Jimenez, was shot October 5th after police responded to an alert from an automated license plate reader on a suspected stolen vehicle. Officers found the vehicle parked behind a restaurant, positioned themselves in its path, and reportedly gave no commands before opening fire. Fucking crazy.
Yeah.
According to the family's attorney, Jimenez briefly tried to maneuver the car to exit, but stopped when he realized the path was blocked. At least 2 officers then fired nearly 24 rounds. The teen was pronounced dead at the scene. Other juvenile passengers in the car were released without charges. The El Centro Police Department released a video November 19th depicting its version of the incident. The department's footage did not include body-worn camera video from all officers involved, did not identify who fired, or indicate how many rounds were discharged. Yeah.
That is, sounds like a fucking insane, bonkers story. Like, what are you talking about? That he was sitting completely still. They didn't say shit and all started opening fire on this kid.
Why is
dozens of bullets?
Every response to death now is just death. It's just death penalty. Even like there's no more opportunity for guilty until proven innocent. There's nothing. It's just straight up. They take the law in their hands and they shoot you and kill you.
And this just happened. We're still trying. As the details become concrete, we will obviously keep y'all updated.
I think people are constantly allowed to question why cops are killing for theft of things, of like merchandise, of like products. They take lives for products. I think people are able to,
Yeah.
are allowed to be like, why all this, like the thing we say every single time, you do have access to all the surveillance equipment. You use it to abuse people. You use it to stalk people, but somehow all your stalking skill set isn't available to you. When it comes to finding criminals, it's only available when it comes to like harassing women.
It's like all this propaganda. Like we're so used to like watching like Law and Order SV, like detectives.
They have to.
When I would love to see a cop do detective work.
Yeah.
Can we see that? Can we see that one time?
Yeah.
Rather than this dumbassery. Also, like the fact that it's a stolen vehicle. And they're like, oh, that's a vehicle. The rightful owner probably wants it back. Bah, 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 bah. And they just fucking destroy the car in the process as well. Like, there's literally no logic whatsoever. Even if you want to do the logic of dehumanizing a boy for the sake of stolen property, you also fucking destroyed the stolen property. There's absolute no rationale behind this whatsoever. It is insane.
Every little boy, all them kids that get joyrides, they like, wasn't joyriding a thing where they like take a car and they like fucking drive around? I know this is probably a stolen vehicle, but I'm just saying it's like they just
it could be, but it's sorry, keep going.
Yeah, they're basing it off of Flock. They're basing it off of
the ALPR cameras, which we're constantly seeing falsely accuse people of shit. So that's another big piece of this that we're waiting to see. So far, that's all we know. That the ALPR cameras said it was a stolen vehicle. Okay, well we know those fucking cameras are wrong a lot, so we'll see.
Yeah, that's that story. Yeah.
Very sad story. R.I.P. to Mikey Jimenez, Riverside, California. So now we're going to ICE, Iowa Public Radio. Native American woman nearly deported after Polk County Jail issues ICE detainer by mistake. And yeah, I'm going to put that. It's not in quotes, but for me, I'm going to put that shit in quotes. Whoopsie. Yeah, fucking right. ICE. A day before Arizona native Letitia Jacobo was scheduled to be released from an Iowa jail, her mom visited her to verify pickup details with the staff. Erica Burns was excited to drive her daughter home after spending a month apart and wanted to make sure Jacobo wasn't forced to wait a minute longer than necessary. But jail staff told Burns that Jacobo wouldn't be let go because she would be turned over to immigration agents, even though Jacobo is Native American.
What?
Yeah.
What? You're some type of brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're living in the Onion article.
We live in a funhouse mirror distorted reality. It's literally literally white racism is just, it's a distortion of reality.
Yeah.
Like you have to literally be a psychopath.
Yeah.
To have to even to act. You're deporting people when the original niggas who should have been deported are the niggas who are doing the deporting.
Yeah.
And you're trying to deport the niggas who were literally here.
Yeah.
Which is, it's first off, you want to go so deep into white supremacy. It's like the American belief is like, this is America. This is our country. We discovered America, which is already the most goofiest shit in the world, because how you go discover some shit niggas was already on. Mm-hmm. You discovered America. You figured out there was some shit over here. The people who were born here knew about it from the dawn of humanity, the dawn of time. And you imported your ass over here, and now you raped and pillaged, genocided a whole fucking people, and now you're like, well, we're deporting you, the people. It's just such a mindfuck.
And it's like, even beyond that, like, even beyond the fact that, like, obviously, we cannot emphasize enough how absurd this is, that this is a Native American they're trying to deport. But even beyond that, it's like, okay, the ones that we're quote unquote supposed to deport, mostly Latino people are the ones being targeted. Mm-hmm. The reason, like, what is Latino? Like, where does their brown skin come from? It is because they have Native blood in them. They also, even if they're not classified as Native American, the reason why they're fucking brown skinned people is because they are mixed with Native American. So yes, we're deporting right here, trying to deport a Native American. completely absurd. But let's not forget, it's always absurd to deport Latinos in the first place.
Of course. That goes without saying. We're just so deep in the mind.
A fucking Native American is like fully Native American.
Where you gonna deport me to? Massachusetts, nigga?
Yeah.
Huh? Fucking New York City?
Yeah.
That's what blows my mind. And
some fucking town that's named after the Native American word.
when they sit there,
like Manhattan,
they make you hate. I mean, I love everybody here, but the hate I have when I travel to small towns in this country, it like boils. I cannot walk a city because it'll be like, and this great hero. They have a statue of like some white missionary, and he'll be like, "Oh wow, what did he do? He eviscerated the scourge of Native, and like literally, like, and it'll be like he killed 500,000. Who is the saint of Kelly's joke?
Yeah, which one?
The saint, or she's like, is there a saint for damn it! I hate that. I'm drop St. Lawrence.
St. Lawrence. It's the saint for lost things.
A horrible human being. A horrible monster. Not a demon. A fucking demon. You gonna see his statue and he's like this, and he's like, what was he doing? He was protecting the Christians from the Sabbath. It's like so fucking
We're down in New Mexico. We're here to protect our good people from invaders here in Maricopa County.
The American,
what the fuck are you talking about?
American history and American psychology is one of the most distorted, delusional pieces, creations to come in reality. It is to believe the American story is to believe in a delusion, and you have to keep up with that delusion. You can't. North America and South America are clearly brown-skinned lands. Like this land, this strip of this hemisphere, these up and down hemisphere, it's clearly brown people.
Yeah.
For you to be like, I'm deporting a Native American. Niggas, the shit says Native in their name. And you got the nerve.
Yeah, that's why it's funny to me that the article is like in a mistake, in an error, in a whoopsie by ICE. We are deeply apologize.
This shit is sickening.
So let's keep going here. The 24-year-old was born in Phoenix and is a member of Arizona's Salt River Prima Maricopa Indian community. She was booked into Polk County Jail in Des Moines, Iowa, where she currently lives, in September for allegedly driving with a suspended license. So she was originally just in regular jail. Jacobo was scheduled to be released on November 11th, but what should have been a routine process was complicated and delayed by an, again, as they say, erroneously issued ICE detainer. She was ultimately allowed to leave just before 4:30 a.m. on November 12th. So an ICE detainer is... I looked it up. The best I could do to try to explain it is like what it sounds like, detain, but it's a pretty controversial thing. And it's like the way when it comes to matters of our border, you know, we kind of lose certain rights. They call the border a constitutional free zone. And this is one of them, that ICE can issue a detainer to be like, hey, keep this person detained for us, even though otherwise they should be free to go, because we, Border Patrol, think they might be here illegally. Go ahead and keep them detained. So it's a very legally dubious thing, and they did it for this person who's Native American. And again, they did it, according to them, erroneously. And I get, obviously, it is an error, but I don't think it was some sort of clerical mistake like they made. I'm assuming, I'm going to fucking assume.
Racially profiling.
Yeah, that the Supreme Court has said that they are free to do. They are legally allowed to racially profile. So I'm imagining they probably were doing their legal thing they're allowed to do. Yeah. And so Lieutenant Mark Chance, a spokesman for the Polk County Sheriff's Office, which oversees the jail, said that the ICE detainer against Jacobo was the result of a clerical mix-up and was intended for a different person who was booked in the jail at the same time. ICE agents requested a detainer be placed on that person, but a mistake resulted in it being put on Jacobo's file instead. Chant said that internal discussions would likely be had about how to prevent similar problems in the future. Quote, "It was a human error, but I'm sure as soon as the command staff find out about it, they're going to have some meetings with their supervisors internally and be like, hey, guys, we got to keep our thumb on this. This is silly," Chant said.
Guys, it's exposing our racism. It's making us look. The optics of this are bad, and by optics, obviously we should not be here, white. And by we, I mean I do mean white.
Yeah,
so sorry.
I mean the overall demographic optics of. Under the eyes of God, this country should not exist. Is an abomination. Those sort of optics. You get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying.
Again, let's try to cut down on the mistakes. We don't want we don't want that to happen. Fucked up story, gang. But just all around. It makes me
again. We're living in an Onion article.
I like when I say every time we open up this doc, the KAWPS, the podcast doc, it's just this story just makes me more racist towards white people. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. I'm not. But it does make me not feel good on the inside.
Well, yeah. Look, we love living in America, but sometimes you're reminded that it's a settler colonialist project that's built on genocide and slavery. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Every now and then you get reminded of that,
I cannot
fuck.
Wait. Can't wait to go home and watch Baddies.
Shit, exactly. Yeah,
Baddies. I'm sorry.
Shit.
Fuck.
But I love playing Tekken with my girlfriend in our apartment in Bush.
Man. All my friends are here. Fuck. Fuck. It sucks.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go to Des Moines. Des Moines Register. That's the name of the? Is okay. I thought Des Moines had a full name. I was using Des Moines' full name. Des Moines Register. Get your ass down.
Des Moines, Iowa, or Idaho, one of those I states.
Okay, register. Okay, Des Moines Register.
I'm educated out of Texas.
Me too. Des Moines Register, get your ass down. But we're going to Des Moines the Register. Des Moines police say officer made serious mistake after gun seen on top of squad car. Now you might have heard all the stories we said today, and we're like, these are all pretty bad, but this is the one that takes the fucking Now, this is a palate cleanser story. I feel like this is a nice little goof. Yeah. I feel like a video of a police car driving with a rifle on the roof of the vehicle in downtown has sparked an internal review by the Des Moines Police Department.
No, we're gonna review this.
Yeah, we might have to. What does review mean? Rewind. I reviewed it. 2 videos, which were posted to Facebook on November 16th by Cynthia Brown, show a police car with the Des Moines Police Department logo and Iowa license plate driving in downtown near the Papa John Sculpture Park. And later, Papa John got a park?
Papa John Sculpture? He's just a bunch of sculptures of the N-word. What kind of Papa John Sculpture Park is this?
My day of reckoning, the day of reckoning is here.
Who gave Papa John his own sculpture park?
I ate 17 pizza boxes.
Honestly, this is our fault for giving Papa John $12 million to do a sculpture park.
That's so funny. Back to the story. Collectively, the videos have nearly 360,000 views as of November 17th. Damn, dude, we need to put a gun on one of our cars. Is that what it takes to get you people to watch?
Yeah,
shit?
Whatever. They'll ban our account for doing that, probably.
Yeah. He looked completely boggled, like he really didn't comprehend what I was saying. A passenger in brown car said. He gets out of the car and again, still stunned, and he literally said to me, "Oh, I wonder how that got there." Mistakes happen. Mistakes happen. Sometimes you leave your baby on the roof. Sometimes you leave.
How did that get there? What kind of sick criminal put that gun on my roof? What kind of criminal? Was it a black criminal?
He's just making jokes.
Was it a Latino criminal?
Hey, better on my car than in my hand. Am I right? All right, but yeah, you're under arrest. He just shoots her. I'm gonna need that tape.
Yeah, go ahead and get on your knees.
Yeah. But cute story.
And another cute story here from the Chicago Sun-Times. Off-duty Chicago cop accidentally shoots himself in the groin outside police station in Gresham.
Nice.
A probationary Chicago cop accidentally shot himself in the groin Wednesday night as he headed into work at the Gresham District Station.
When you shoot yourself, do you say, my dick? You have to say, you probably are like, you don't go, my groin.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
my penis.
Exactly.
Yeah. My dick. Yeah, I'm just trying to visualize what happened.
Girl, wait till you see my groin.
Oh.
The man,
God damn, this sucks.
22.
No, he was young. He hadn't even used it. My man.
Yeah. Another rare moment of sympathy here on our podcast.
This is what happens when you become a cop, nigga.
Yeah.
It's called karma,
Yeah.
nigga.
Literally your worst nightmare will happen. Think of the worst thing you could think of. Okay, think of the thing worse than that. That'll happen. That'll happen.
You're going to shoot your dick off. If somebody, oh my God, if he had a psychic and she told him, you're going to shoot your dick off.
First of all, you're under arrest, lady.
Oh my God, that would keep me from fucking.
Yeah. The man, 22. I mean, honestly, you could say the boy, 22, was in the parking lot of the station. I mean, if you're 22 and you shot your own dick, I don't know if you still got some youth to get out of your system, I would say. So the boy, 22,
he's cooked, man. He's
was
done.
in the parking lot of the station when the firearm in his waistband went off around 10:05 p.m. and glazed him in the groin. Don't worry, it's just a little minor dick glaze. It's all good. He was wearing street clothes and heading for duty when the gun discharged and he, quote, accidentally shot himself in the testicles.
No!
That's the second dramatic no that we have sincerely yelled reading from these articles on this episode.
No.
Yeah, that's rough.
That's the most painful thing I could ever.
Yeah.
You tap my nuts, and I'm like, I have to go to the hospital.
Yeah, nut taps should be illegal.
Yeah, nut taps are akin to like a nuke. That's like.
Well, this is the new nut tap. Oh, nut tap, not nut tap. Oh shit. Oh fuck. No way.
Damn. Now he's gonna be shooting blanks. Am I right? All right. I didn't really fit there, but
no, it worked. It's okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, look, we're reading a story about a dude shooting himself in the dick.
That's
that's
the worst thing. A kid, the cop crawling into the kid's bed. Like these are just kid fuel nightmares.
Yeah.
This is like we like 22-year-old. You shot yourself in the nuts. Okay, you still got your dick.
Yeah.
Look at the bright side. Okay, still got your dick. The nuts is like they're important. They're a vital member of the band, but.
I mean, look, we shouldn't even be having this conversation.
They're not the lead.
Oh, which part of the dick we want to keep? I mean, I would never say that the testicles are some sort of backup player. It's all important. It's all important.
Yes, they're all important. But if they were Gladys Knight and the Pips, the testicles are definitely the Pips. Okay, the dick is Gladys. He lost the Pips. You can get. I feel like the Pips could be replaced.
Yeah,
I think they were.
They can be. I mean, hopefully, shout out to a fallen.
That's the most painful thing I could ever imagine in my life.
Where's this guy's GoFundMe? We'll put it up.
That's the one time. You know what? I'm going to erase the cop from your name, dog. You're a human right now.
He's a probationary cop. He was just getting started.
He's 22. He's young. That's why you're making bad decisions.
We all make wrong choices. We sign up to be a cop. We shoot ourselves in the dick. We've all been there.
Damn.
We've all been there.
Damn, dog. Yeah. It might be a wrap for you. You might just reincarnate, my nigga. You might just start over. Well,
Wow. That's the nicest way I've ever heard someone be like, kill yourself. I think you should think about reincarnating. You ever thought about that? You ever thought of reincarnation as an option to fix your life?
Because I don't see. I don't really see.
You know, we're in a cycle of eternity.
Yeah.
You could just go ahead and speed that cycle up, brother.
Listen, suffering.
Look, the Buddha said to let go of suffering, but goddamn, I don't know how much suffering is possible to let go of.
Jesus, like, damn.
Yeah, dude. Buddha would be like, fuck. In the balls?
I don't know.
In the balls?
I don't know.
Damn.
Yeah, no, ain't enough namastes in the world, nigga. You gotta start over. You gotta live your life as a frog or a flower,
a roach, whatever it is, it'll be better. it'll be better.
Cause this 22, nigga.
Yeah, dude.
It's like when you it's like starting the board off when you playing Monopoly and you just fuck up the first 15 turns and then you gotta play the rest of the game like this. You're not gonna win. You just flip the board,
dude,
nigga. Flip the board, bro.
Play sorry.
Fuck. All right. I think
that's
I do enjoy that. I was like, Joffrey, we can't keep ending the pods on these depressing notes, but somehow
this was somehow not depressing.
It was. It was also the worst shit.
We're laughing.
It was also the worst shit.
In some ways, it was not depressing. In other ways, it was the most depressing thing that could ever happen to anyone. A department spokesperson would not provide information about the victim's identity.
That's fair.
But sources confirmed he's a probationary officer.
His name is Chris.
He was taken to the University of Chicago Medical Center and was listed in good condition, police said.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. Look, I relate to, if I shot myself and I was bleeding out from my balls, I'd be like, my dying wish would be like, don't tell anyone. Tell him I got shot. Tell him I got shot by a criminal. Any type of criminal. Literally.
It was a rogue fucking lemonade stand.
Tell my wife it was Al-Qaeda. Tell her it was Islamic terrorists out defending our country.
That is awful. God, you know, I'm pulling out my rare empathy card for I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah, you shot yourself in the dick, bro. I have empathy for Osama bin Laden if he shot himself in the dick. Anyone.
I'm glad.
No one deserves to get shot in the dick.
However, I do think every cop bullet does, if it fires, it should directly go to the cop's penis. I do think that's how cop guns should work.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that would be enough to teach me a lesson. I'll tell you that much. I would change my ways.
If guns started only aiming at your own penises, we would have guns to be abolished.
The Looney Tunes had it right. The Looney Tunes were onto something with the gun that kind of goes like this and like that, and then it comes back, and now your face is covered in ash. Because what are cops if not Elmer Fudd's? And what is the proletariat if not Bugs Bunny?
I want to go ice my nuts for this guy.
Everyone, pour out some of your ice bags.
Everybody pour out some jizz.
Pour out a cup of jizz for our folly comrade over here.
For the lost balls.
For all of our lost balls out there.
But, okay, I think that's how we got it.
That's our episode. Thanks for listening, y'all.
Bye.
Check out the Patreon.